G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to my match review of Denver Nuggets versus Phoenix Suns Game 3. And this series looks over, folks. Phoenix Suns win 116-102 on Nikola Jokic's MVP presentation night. Yeah, Phoenix just too good once again. And it doesn't look like Denver have any chance of winning the game, let alone the series. Let's start off with the positives. Positives were in the game again till halftime, down by 4. But the third quarter kills us every time. I've been saying it all year. And it's been a thing for I think the last couple years, where the third quarter we come out and we just get steamrolled and give up a big run, and we ended up doing that again tonight, losing the third quarter by 10 points. And then in the fourth quarter, Phoenix just held on and didn't give up anything. But yeah, Paul and Booker absolutely torched us tonight. 55 points between them. Pretty good shooting splits. And they got to the line 20 times as a team, and they knocked down 18 of them, so 90% from the free throw line. Compared to Denver, only getting to the line 16 times and only hitting 10. Even Jokic was missing free throws tonight, which was very unlike him. But speaking of Jokic, he couldn't have done much more. 32 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Only the 2 turnovers. He wasn't as efficient as he normally is, going 13 of 29, 1 of 6 from 3, so you hope that he can knock down a couple more threes next game. But Ayton's a pretty decent defender and player because of just how big and long he is. I think he's got like a 7'4" wingspan. And he looks like a giant out there, and he's very well built as well. So he just stands in front of Jokic and just makes him shoot over the top. Make sure he doesn't get in foul trouble, because they know Jokic likes to get his opponents in foul trouble. Just look at Nurkic from last season, fouling out of multiple games compared to Ayton, who's doing a great job. Didn't do as much on the offensive end, but he did have a double-double, and that's all he needs to do. Yeah, and Phoenix shot the ball exceptionally well tonight. I mean, you hear about the 50-40-90 club with players and how elite you have to be to do that. They did that as a team tonight, hitting 12 of 26 from 3, so just under 50%. I've already spoken about the free throws. And Paul is just so smart. Every time they got into the bonus, Paul would just draw cheap little fouls and get to the line, stop the bleeding, stop the clock, and put points on the board. And they're just easy points that we shouldn't be giving up. We just have to be smarter. Aaron Gordon had one of his worst games ever as a Nugget. I mean, I appreciate his defense on Booker, but Booker was still able to get his. But Gordon was just missing everything tonight. And he had 4 turnovers, which is disgraceful. He had as many points as he did turnovers. And Porter Jr., although his stats don't look terrible, 15 points, 5 of 13. I just thought he wasn't good tonight again. Especially on defense, he just looks out of sorts. And he just makes boneheaded plays, turns the ball over as well. Him and Gordon combined for 7 turnovers, where they don't get the ball that often. Like, they're not asked to play make that often, and they just make silly decisions. And then Rivers and Campazzo only took 5 shots each, 2 of 5, so they couldn't do much. They just need to be better in general. But we did get some bench production tonight with Barton and Morris. Morris finally had a good game this series with 21 and 5, shooting 8 of 12, so he was quite good tonight. It just sucks because it still wasn't enough. With him and Barton combining for 35 bench points, compared to Green and Millsap, who were doing nothing offensively. I think Millsap is probably going to retire at the end of this year. I can't see him coming back. I think we have to move on, especially with the money he's making as well. I feel like maybe we should have gotten rid of him last year. But yeah, that's it for this, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Probably the last game of the series, although I hope Denver can at least win one game so they don't get swept at home. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments. Make sure to like and subscribe, really helps me out. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.